Retreat is not about giving something up. It's about getting something back. In the chapels and oratories, many have their faith confirmed. Along the paths or around the mealtime tables, some recover their humanity, and almost all, rediscovering their relationship with their God, emerge from Malvern with a deeper and more profound understanding of the true meaning of existence. While structure exists in the weekend retreat schedule with its conferences, spiritual exercises, and ceremonies, your retreat is on your own terms. You don't serve time at Malvern. Time serves you.
To answer the question, what am I going to find here? What I would hope everyone would find here is a better relationship with their God, a better relationship with the people in their lives, their families, their friends, and a better relationship with themselves. And that all comes from our relationship with God, who gave us our family, our friends, who gave us our next breath and our next heartbeat. If we're not in tune with that relationship, all the rest will fall apart. And so the question is, well then, who is this God that I'm trying to discover here on retreat? And I think of a story that I tell often, that Jesus Christ was very clear who God was. And he said that God was the most loving of all parents. And I think of a little child, maybe a 3 or 4-year-old child, coming to his father or to his mother and saying, look at this picture I made of you. And the parent looking at it, and the colors are all outside the lines, and there's no structure, and it really doesn't look like anything at all. What does a parent say? Does the parent say, that looks like a piece of junk, take it back and do it over again? Obviously not. What a loving parent says is, that's perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. That's exactly what I want. And what did they do with that picture? They put it on their refrigerator. Well, are we that proud to think that God doesn't do the same with us when our lives are outside the lines? When for maybe years and years we've painted with the wrong colors, and in painting with the wrong colors and being outside the lines, we may have really hurt people in our lives, or we may be confused in our lives, or we just haven't been the parent, the son, the daughter, the husband, the wife that we know is inside of us, that we really could be. What a retreat is giving us the safe place, the opportunity for us to take our pictures. They're outside the lines and of the wrong colors. And for God, who is, as Pope John Paul I said, is a loving father and a loving mother, for that God to take that picture and find a refrigerator up in heaven and put that picture on that refrigerator door. God's not saying, take it back. He's saying, let's make something of this. And that's what St. Joseph in the Hills offers us, the opportunity, a safe place, an opportunity to give God the pictures of our lives and see what he does with them.
We've said the retreat experience is unique for each participant. Its value and meaning are not intrinsic, but are defined by the individual retreatant, by the interaction of faith and grace in a place where one's soul and one's Savior can have an encounter, in this moment. Remember your first communion, or holding your first child against your chest? That kind of moment. Thomas Merton, Catholic theologian and author, wrote, "The way to find the real world is not merely to measure and observe what is outside us, but to discover our own inner ground. For that is where the world is, first of all, in my deepest self." It's possible at Malvern to find your deepest self and discover an unexpected gift in that moment, in that meeting. One that will reinforce your faith forever, infuse your soul with strength, and fill your heart with gratitude. We invite you to come away to the quiet hills of Malvern, to the very heart of Christ.